Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Are you into the agricultural industry? Do you want the funds to grow your business? Quartz Ready Cash Small Business Loans is launching the $20 million Agricultural Fund. All you need to apply is your ID, proof of address, and two references, and you will receive the funding to get the equipment, tools, products, staffing, and services to grow your business. Plus, you pay nothing down. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and convenient hassle-free service. Don't hesitate. Apply today at www.readyfinancecaribbean.com or call 493-3840. Quartz Ready Cash Small Business Loans. Every day we help businesses succeed.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, 15 passengers were injured following a vehicular accident along the Orange Hill Public Road yesterday, according to Sergeant 444 Kenny Jones during WEFM's Traffic Talk program. Images circulated on social media showed HR 981, a blue 18-seater omnibus, flipped over. The same omnibus went viral in January of this year after engaging in reckless driving, which ultimately resulted in the suspension of the then driver's license. We hear more from Sergeant 444 Jones.
Over the last 24-hour period, we had 4 reported motor vehicle collisions. Two of those collisions occurred in the Kingston district. No one sustained injuries and vehicles were received slight damage. There are 2 collisions. Those collisions occurred, one along the Bible Public Road and the other one along the Orange Hill Public Road. The one along the Bible Public Road, that one vehicle was received slight damage and no one sustained injuries. The accident along the Orange Hill Public Road, accident involving a motor omnibus where 15 persons sustained injuries. We want to wish those persons speedy recovery as well.
That was Sergeant 444 Kenny Jones of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadine Police Forces Traffic Department. According to reports, among those injured in the accident were students who were returning home from a school function. Vincentian fashion designer Kimya Glasgow is among a select group of Caribbean designers who are featured in the region's first ever POSFW Fashionverse experience, an NFT platform designed to market, trade, develop, and build capacity for Caribbean creatives. The project was officially launched on Tuesday, February 28th, with a metaverse theme that was brought to life by Media 22 and featured absolute digital lavender cocktails and a live performance from Vincentian musical chameleon Shiloh. Developed by fintech consultant Angel Stewart, the 20 Caribbean designers featured in the first drop include Zad and Eastman, Kaiso Swim, Richard Noel, Ryan Chan, Nabala Chi, Aaron Monet, Photosynthesis Designs, Mark Eastman, and Aya Styler of Trinidad and Tobago, Raj Paul, Makiba and Junior Seeley of Barbados, Crystal Hilton of Dominica, David Andre of Haiti, Shasha Designs of Guyana, and Kimya Glasgow of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Still on the local scene, the University of the West Indies Open Campus and the Vincentian Association of Artists, Writers, and Producers, Inc. are set to host the annual literary fair from Wednesday, March 8th to Saturday, 11th, 2023, under the theme Promoting the Arts, Sustaining the Environment, Preserving Our Cultural Heritage. According to the UWI Open Campus, the literary fair will include a book and art exhibition featuring several works by local authors and artists. The main highlight of the fair will be an evening with the arts on Friday, March 10th at 7 p.m. featuring live music, poetry, and the performing arts. The fair is also expected to provide an opportunity for children and young people to share their artwork and read samples of their stories and poetry on Saturday, March 11th. The 4-day event forms part of the National Heroes and Heritage Month celebrations and seeks to encourage citizens to use the literary, visual, and performing arts as conduits to promote and advocate for peaceful and harmonious societies, including respect for and admiration of the tangible and intangible heritage. Haunting news in the region. After 3.5 months on the job, the first woman to serve as labor commissioner in Grenada has been fired because she did not work out to be a good fit with the staff at the Ministry of Labor. It was disclosed on Thursday. Grenada's Labour Minister, Senator Claudette Joseph, told a press conference that the Public Service Commission terminated the 2-year contract of Valerie Thomas, who began serving in the post from November 12, 2022. Upon review of the state of the relationship as requested by the Public Service Commission, it was decided by the Commission and the Ministry that it will be best for us to go back to the drawing board in our search for a Labour Commissioner that fits with the personnel, Joseph said. She did not say what triggered the review. According to Loop News, Minister Joseph, who is also Grenada's Attorney General, said Thomas also did not fit in with the Dickon Mitchell administration's general outlook as it seeks to take steps to improve the labor climate in Grenada for workers, employers, and the members of staff at the Labor Ministry who are delivering on the services to stakeholders. The International Monetary Fund, the IMF, on Thursday announced that its executive board has approved a total of US $1.7 billion for Jamaica, the majority of which will provide insurance against risks from higher commodity prices, a global slowdown, tighter than envisaged global financial conditions, and new COVID outbreaks. A statement from the Washington-based financial institution said about US $968 million had been approved for a 24-month program under the Precautionary and Liquidity Line (PLL) arrangement. The other US $764 million has been approved under the newly created Resilience and Sustainability Facility, the RSF, to strengthen physical and fiscal resilience to climate change, advance decarbonization of the economy, and manage transition risks. The RSF is expected to catalyze funding for climate-related investment from other official lenders and the private sector. On the international scene, Tennessee's governor has signed laws banning drag performances in front of children and restricting medical treatment for transgender youth. Civil rights and LGBT groups vowed to sue to stop the medical treatment measure from taking effect on July 1st. Violators of the new drag law, meanwhile, face nearly a year in jail and a fine of up to $2,500. Governor Bill Lee enacted the laws as questions were asked about an old photo apparently of him in women's clothing. When it comes into force next month, the drag law will ban performances harmful to minors by go-go dancers, exotic dancers, strippers, male or female, impersonators in public places, or venues where they could be viewed by children. The statute is the first of its type to be enacted in the U.S. after a recent flurry of similar laws proposed in Republican-run states. And finally, in sports, former Manchester United midfielder Nicky Butt believes his old club has overtaken great rivals Liverpool on the pitch, but are still lagging behind in their work off the field. Butt was part of the famous class of '92 that emerged through United's academy to reach the very highest levels of the game. According to BBC Sport, he made 387 appearances for the club, winning 6 Premier League titles, 3 FA Cups, and the Champions League in the 1999 treble-winning season before moving to Newcastle. Butt returned to United as reserve team coach in 2012 and eventually became head of first-team development before leaving for a second time in March of 2021. The 48-year-old succeeded Gary Neville as chief executive at League Two Salford City in October, but still keeps a close eye on events at his old club and was at Wembley for Sunday's EFL Cup final win against Newcastle. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. news, and we thank you for listening.
Easter is coming, and that means it's time to do some spring cleaning. It's time to upgrade and refresh your home today and save up to 30% off store-wide. Change off that old lounge chair, dining room table, or any furniture item now and save big. Plus, shop our large selection of appliances, televisions, and electronics for the biggest deals. No cash, no problem. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and pay $0 for 30 days. And before you check out, don't forget to add extended warranty with our Quartz Super Shield product, which will protect your purchase for up to 4 years. This offer is available online at shopcourts.com for a limited time only. Act now before the deals are gone. Conditions apply.